Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Ahoy. My name is Giovanni, and today I want to do a Shiba Inu update to kind of talk about a little bit about the Shiba Inu games, Metaverse, possibly known as the Woofverse, and also if the Bone token will somehow play a role in that project. If you want to find out, so just stick around, watch the video, and let's find out together. Make sure you smash the like button if you find this video helpful, and also make sure to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified on any updates, news, coin reviews that I'll be providing in this channel. Also remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so it's always a good idea to do your own research and only invest on what you're willing to lose. So with that said, let's jump right in. So yesterday, Satoshi Kusama shared this post right here in Twitter on the 25th that says, as promised, tomorrow I'll have a new medium giving details about Shiba Inu games and introduce the consultant lead who will work directly with the AAA game, hashtag game studio. Today's the 26th. So when I went to the medium, there still isn't any updates. So I'll have to check back on this. But one thing very interesting that I also found is that when I clicked on this hashtag, it took me to this other post here on Twitter from Ship Army Europe. And also on the same date as the 25th, as yesterday, it says here, Woofverse, it says, get it trending. Hashtag Ship will announce hashtag Metaverse project tomorrow. Expect rise above clouds. Hashtag Woof. And then it says, Ship Army, make it trend equals hashtag Woofverse. And this is the part that kind of caught my attention that says, I think Bone will fly the most after tomorrow announcement. So now this kind of made me think, is there going to be some sort of relation with Bone and the Metaverse, or possibly known as the Woofverse? And if so, what is Bone what's going to be Bone's token role, on this project, on this game? So I scroll a little bit down and I found this article right here. So right here it says, well, this is a reply. It says, well, at Satoshi Kusama. And also just so you know, this came out, towards actually November 11th. So I would say about 2 weeks or so. But it says here, Satoshi Kusama did agree in the tweet, and the Woofverse may or may not implement burn metrics. It seems to be legit as far as my research. I do know they burn a portion of ship with music. And then right here, when you read right here, the screenshot, it says, if you're a token that's wanna win, solve a problem. It is the current problem, a new game or NFTs? And then he says, nope. Maybe it's the gas fees. Don't be just a copycat with a heavy marketing budget. And this is true. So he's kind of pointing out that, if you want the token to, move up and do something, it needs to solve a problem. And what is Shiba Inu's current problem? Is it the game is not launching the game, it's not making the game, or the NFTs? It's not the NFTs because they're already doing so. So what is the biggest problem to overcome? And he says that maybe it's the gas fees. And I do agree because, Shiba is based on the Ethereum blockchain. And as many of you guys already know, the gas fees are insane sometimes. They're really, really, from like $150, $200 and up, if it's really busy. So, and he says here, don't be just a copycat with a heavy marketing budget. And if we were to see other projects, one of their main focus is on marketing. I'm not against marketing. I think it's also very important, but providing some sort of utility, I believe, is way more important than marketing. If you only focus on marketing, it could only go so far, but then it'll fall. But if you focus on the utility and then you add the marketing, it'll prolong the effect. It'll make it worth it, in other words, right? So that's what he's saying here, more or less. And then Satoshi responds, but what if the game solves a problem? Because the other problems are being solved with things like Shibarium and Shi. And this is what got me thinking, well, if he says that what if the game solves the problem because the other problems are being solved by Shibarium, so what is Shibarium solving? And one of the problems he mentions here is maybe it's the gas fees. Now, if we think Shibarium, how is this, all this right here, this whole section right here, right, related, all this related with Bone token, you know? So how is that related to this right here, the Bone token? Well, and I'll post this video too. I made a video about this a few days ago about the Bone token and how it's going to be, how it is. I consider it and I see it as a silent beast because the Bone token is the governance token for Shibarium. So if he says here, but if the game solves the problem because the other problems are being solved with things like Shibarium pretty much is going to create this low transaction fees where people are going to be able to, use the platform and be under that. I guess it's layer, I don't remember, but it's going to be at a different layer from Ethereum that is going to allow for it to have either zero fees or low transaction fees. So, and the governance tokens on Shibarium is not going to be Shiba and is not going to be Leash. In fact, what they mentioned there that it's actually going to be Bone token. And even the developers, the people who volunteer, the people who are helping to maintain Shibarium are going to be paid in Bone token. So therefore, it only makes sense that Bone token will increase in value, right? And also in Bone token, there's only 250 million tokens, right? Not taking into account any staking, any burying, any burning, or nothing like that. So I believe that the potential for Bone is very, very huge. But what I want to get to is that what if Bone token is maybe that's its role relating to the Metaverse or to the Woofverse, right? To the game that they're developing. So so I think that could probably be the connection, right? And then below it says here, we need a game that can burn Shiba coins and it will help Shiba reach $1. And then he says, that's a great idea. So maybe their focus right now, the Shiba Inu, the developers and anybody who's somehow, working with them, maybe their focus right now is making the Metaverse game and also creating, developing Shibarium. Because I believe that sometime next year, there's going to be a lot of news about this. And then Bone is going to slowly gain popularity. It's going to slowly start to grow, people's attention once the NFTs from Shaboshi's are already out. So people already know that, right? And then the Metaverse or Woofverse, whatever it's called, is released. Then what's next, right? I think what's next after that is going to be Shibarium. And consequently, it's going to be Bone. And as I mentioned in my other video, which I'll make sure to have a link in the bottom, and also there's going to be a card up somewhere that is going to pop up so you can click and you can watch the video, that I mentioned that Bone token right here, it's actually, he's just like, he's kind of like, he's in the picture, but indirectly. Although all the buzz, all the focus right now is on Shiba token, but Bone, he's also tagging along, right? Because what's going to happen is that once new investors join into Shiba, they're going to hear about the other projects from the Shiba Inu ecosystem, which is Shibarium and of course the Metaverse. And that's how their attention, that's when they're going to discover Bone. And then they're going to want to learn more about it. They're going to discover that it's a governance token. And then, their interest is going to increase, they're going to start investing. And then Bone is just going to skyrocket. But again, that is just my speculation. That is just what I think, what could happen. And I don't see that happening anytime next year. There could be rumors next year, but I don't see actually happening, becoming something to realize until sometime in 2023. Sorry. So yeah. So you guys, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. If you guys agree, disagree, maybe this is the connection with Bone token that it has, that could probably have with the Woofverse or Metaverse. Also, guys, if you find this video very helpful, make sure to smash the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified on my next future videos. That is anything relating to cryptocurrency, news, updates, token reviews, and many more stuff. And real quick, guys, if you guys want to get $5 of crypto rewards, you can do so from Webull. The link will be in the bottom. And you can actually choose from 5 different tokens from Bitcoin, SHIB, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Cardano. So you can go check it out. Again, the link will be in the bottom with all the details. And if you would like to claim 2 free stocks from Webull, the link will also be in the bottom with all the details. And finally, you can also help support the channel by buying our merch. And this is actually a pillow that I designed that says Ho Ho Huddle. You guys can go check it out at the link down the bottom. Now let's jump back to the news. All right, guys. So as we were saying, some of the problems that Shiba Inu is having is not really creating the game or NFTs. It's actually the gas fees. But the other problem is also the burning of the tokens. So right here, they mentioned, like I read earlier, if they can make a game that can burn Shiba coins and it could help reach $1. And this other article right here, they mentioned that, they are, the transaction fees for Shaboshi's NFTs, and also there's a ship burner playlist can help burn some tokens, right, to kind of reduce the circulation. But right here it says ship burn rate is too low, so it's still not enough. So they're trying to figure out what other things can be done to help burn. And so that's what they mentioned, that they need to make a game that can help burn Shiba tokens, and it will help reach Shiba to reach $1, right? Now, how soon that can happen? I think, to be honest with you guys, for Shiba to reach $1 at its current supply and everything, I don't think it's possible, because it would literally have to be a lot. It would have to be maybe like around 3.4 trillion or 30 or 34 trillion or something like that. I don't really remember. I've done the math earlier. I just don't have the numbers here with me, but it will be an insane amount of trillions of dollars of a market cap. That is not possible. That's just to get to like 1 cent. Now imagine $1, right? So I don't think it's possible. The only way it can reach that is to burn some tokens, and also having more investors jumping into the Shiba Inu ecosystem and investing in Shiba Inu. Those are the 2 biggest things that it needs to happen. But since the supply is so large, it needs to do a lot of burning. And I mean a significant amount of burning for it to reach $1. To reach a cent is already difficult. Imagine $1, So now they're trying to implement this, maybe using the Metaverse or the Woofverse, and somehow using that to burn more tokens. And that is possible. Now, we need to calculate the rate of the burn and how much, that's going to be another little bit of number crunching that we will have to do. But it's possible. It's possible. Now, the question becomes, how many years? How long would that take? We really don't know. We can just speculate. But it all really depends on what they plan to do with, the Metaverse and this burning, token strategy. Now let's take a quick look here at the charts for Shiba. So Shiba has been down right now. So far, and I'll be honest with you guys, it has been kind of like up and down. It hasn't really been looking very good. I don't know if it's because of the holidays, Black Fridays, or people are just freaking out, or what is the main cause, or it could be multiple causes for this, because other cryptos are also falling, right? But overall, I think Shiba has been maintaining good compared to other ones. But yeah, so right now we're just kind of going down for the most part. And if we will also look at Bone, so Bone kind of dropped a little bit as well. I believe it was like at 226 a few days ago. Now it's at 193. So everything kind of seems, and we see here a slight dip. And to be honest with you guys, I kind of expected this, and I even expected to even drop even more around January when you're able to, on the Shiba swap, you're able to claim your earnings, your rewards, all the bones you earn, and maybe all the extra Shiba and all the other coins, right? So once the 6 months period is concluded around January, then I expect even a higher dip. But that's all part of the process, if you're new into crypto investing, you just have to be ready for these roller coaster rides and just, hang on, really, because depending how you feel about something or how you see a project, it may dip and then it may go back up, similar to Bitcoin. There was a year that it lost half, and then the next following year it tripled, it like 10x almost. And, it just is what it is. And so, most people lose at these type of situations because they get fear. There's negative news, and the first thing they think of is, what? Let me just cut my losses. Let me sell what I have, and just call it a day like that, and just take the loss. While others, which is not a lot of people, but some, they're able to just hang on, just tough it out, and then if the project does good, then it rises up. And then, now they double their money, they're 10x their money, or even 100x, right? So it's just part of the process, So always keep that in mind, that's how it is. And, with crypto especially, it's very volatile. So one day it can be up, 100%. Then the next day it could drop 100%, 200%, it just goes very, very wild. So every time when you're investing, just make sure you keep that in mind. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll be notified on my next future videos on Shiba Inu updates. And also, if you guys want to see the video about the Bone token that I talk about my price prediction, what I think it can reach, and why I believe it can reach $1,000, I'll have that link down in the description below, and also in the card somewhere above. All right, so take care, invest. Until the next one, peace.